What the heck is this? Sicanos? Sicanos? I don't know what it is, but it's tough. I'm going to start off this video by saying that I'm extremely confused and honestly concerned on how I haven't heard of this game before until recently. But now that I do know what it is, being the Pokemon fan that I am, you know I need to try it. If you blindly clicked on this video and don't know what game I'm talking about yet, it's none other than PokéFarm Q. Now, given that I just recently heard about this, I will come out and say it. I know little to nothing about this game. All I knew going into this is that you idly hatch eggs over time to collect Pokemon, fakémon, and other variations of both, I guess. That's it. That's all I needed to know to decide that I not only want to play it, but I also want to make a video on this game. And for now, I'll just start by seeing how far can you get in PokéFarm Q in only a few days. I started this adventure on January 16th, 2025. Wait, 2026. Holy crap, it's 2026 now. 2025 flew by. Am I old? Anyway, like I said, I went in this game very blind, so a lot of this was me figuring out how it works. And it doesn't help that I'm an illiterate rhino, but I digress. I was poking around the menus I had unlocked at the start, and the more I did, the more I realized how absolutely cooked I am at understanding this. Now, in all seriousness though, there's more to this game than meets the eye, and I especially thought that after unlocking the other menus like the farm, shelter, market, daycare, and more, given the fact that I grew up on Pokemon and I still consume far too much Pokemon media than that's probably healthy for my rotting brain, I wasn't going to be discouraged by this game and all their fancy schmancy menus. The gameplay loop for acquiring Pokemon, in the beginning at least, seems to be acquire egg from the lab, either wait for them to hatch or help other people's eggs hatch so that they can maybe help your eggs hatch. And yes, technically this is a multiplayer game where you can lightly interact with other people's eggs, parties, and see their profiles. And apparently you can private message people, which seems a bit jarring to me at first. But sure, that's cool, I guess. Friends, community, you know, huzzah! I guess I just thought it was jarring because the way this game was introduced to me, it was just like an idle egg collecting game. I had no idea it had like forums and like community anything, I guess. Also, kinda upset that I'm starting this game all the way in 2026. Because there's some people that have been playing since 2016, at least. 2016. This game's been out for a while. Like, how have I not heard of this or seen anything of this? Like, how am I just seeing this now? Like, that's crazy. I would have loved this in 2016, bro. Imagine I started this when I started my YouTube channel. Bro, it'd be over for everybody. Bro, that was like 10 years ago now. Oh my god! Anyway, I hatched some eggs. I got used to the game a bit more after doing what seems like everything I could feasibly do at the moment and playing a teeny bit more throughout that day. It was time for me to play for 3 days and see how far I could get in that very short amount of time. Hey, this person joined 3 days ago. And they already have a Yveltal and a crazy looking Mawile. Can I do that in 3 days? I guess we'll see.
3 days later.
So, how far did we get in a few days? Well, I felt like I got a lot done. I hatched a lot of eggs. I registered a lot of Pokemon to my Pokédex. But in the grand scheme of things, I haven't really. This is probably a good thing because the game feels, at least to me, rewarding enough to where it feels like I'm making progress overall. Although, if you want cool shinies, alternative versions of shinies, like albinos and melanistics, I suppose they're called, or even cool fakémon, you kind of gotta be in it for the long haul, it seems. But hey, the game's still fun. It's low-key addicting, especially when you're a chronic Pokemon collector. Alright, let me take you on a little trip through my fields here. I'll zoom in. I can, this is hype. Okay, cool. Align the grid. I'll just go back to my first field. Alright, so these are my favorite Pokemon. Not all of them are fully evolved yet, but you know, these are some of my faves, you know. We got Arnold, we got Kirby. I've named all these guys. We got Airlin. We got Tassel, Chili, Glenna, Moab, Foxcord, you know, my starter, you can't get rid of your starter, Petaloo, Cruncher, Kiara, Reckless, my boy, my favorite, my Knight in Shining Armor. Okay, Darmanitan, my favorite Pokemon. Got Gwendolyn and Randy. Randy the Grimmsnarl. So this is my favorite Pokemon. This is my box of favorites so far that I've acquired, that I've found so far, you know. Legendary, I've gotten these guys through the shelter. The shelter area. I've just found them. I think if I go to the shelter, there's an Enamorus here too, yeah. What the heck is this? It is Grubs. Grub? What the? Speaking of which, I got a box of weirdos. These are just not actual Pokemon, but they're just like fakémon, I guess. Blue Moon, Slugma, Woggle. I got these from like Wonder Trades or the shelter too. Kitworm, I guess. Bourbon. It's actually Bunbury. I named it Bourbon. This one's a little scary. He's a little chunky boy. Noisemog, and then Bone Edge holding a flower, a rose. These are my shinies. Okay, this one Bagon I got in a. Actually, how did I get this? It was a Wonder Trade. I got this guy of a Wonder Trade, and then I got this Ducklet, full odds shiny egg. I hatched an egg. Throw the picture on screen. That was crazy. That was at mind the time too. It was like 3 a.m., 4 a.m. I woke up in the middle of the night. I had to use the bathroom. Woke up, peed, went to bed, and I was like, yeah, I'll check my eggs. Opened some eggs. Boom, shiny in my face. I was like, what? And then I passed out again after naming it God, apparently. All right, next up, if I was a gym leader, I'd be a steel type gym leader. So these are just, I'll just accumulate Pokemon that I like that are steel type. Here I gotta evolve Nagito still. But yeah, that'll be that. I haven't gotten too many there. And then these are just like random Pokemon that I've acquired so far. Most of them basic. If they're not basic, I've like got them in a Wonder Trade or something. This guy's level 93. Holy cow. Got a few unknown. Had a Gimme Ghoul. Yeah. Nothing in Field 5. That concludes my tour. Also, I technically played for 5 days, air quote 5, because PokéFarm Q, the day in the game resets at my time at 6 p.m. So I played before 6 p.m. on the day that I started my account, and I stopped recording content for this game after 6 p.m. on day 3. So technically 5 days. If you want to get just technically getting technical here. The way I've been playing these past few days is more or less speed running egg hatching from the lab. So I'm essentially just hatching random Pokemon and hopefully I don't have them yet. But after I start getting more and more repeats, I'm assuming I'll need to shift gears and prioritize leveling up Pokemon to evolve them so I have them in my decks instead of collecting a bunch of eggs. That is, unless of course, I'm just thinking about this now. I don't really know how shiny hunting works in this game exactly, but I think it has something to do with collecting the same egg. Is that right? I don't know. I have no idea. Whoa! Whoa, I got 3 shiny box. I got 3 boxes from this person and 1 from Glenna. What the heck? We're gonna open some boxes, I guess. Dainty box, we got a gold leaf. I have no idea what that's for. Deluxe box. Welcome to my unboxing, by the way. Deluxe box. Got a nugget. Probably just sell that, I guess. I don't know. Nifty box. A rain jewel, small jewel, teal drop shaped, was cold and smooth. Okay, and then a shiny box, relic copper. Ooh, okay. I've rarely gotten boxes so far, so when I do, it's like super hype. I don't know why I did this to myself, and I'm still doing this to myself, but every Pokemon I hatch, I've been naming. I don't know, it feels funnier that way. Also, there's a lot of mechanics. Like I had mentioned, I don't really know how shiny hunting works, but there's a lot of mechanics I don't have a good grasp on yet. Like shiny hunting and also breeding, but apparently there's fishing, there's a dojo, there's even contests. Yeah, I haven't touched those yet. I'm a little scared to. I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna waste my currency and time and mess it up somehow. But I'll do it eventually. I don't know. Doesn't catch my eye right to start. Finally, if you want to play PokéFarm Q for yourself, you can actually add my name, RecklessRyanO, into the referral code when you make your account, and we both get something. What we get, I'm not entirely sure. I haven't read that page, I'm gonna be honest, and I think it's funnier if I don't. But we get something that's better than nothing, right? Right? Alright. Thank you so much for watching this silly little virtual monster collecting video game video. Since you made it to the end of this video, I've got 2 things to tell you. One is just to remind you that subscribing and becoming a rhino is totally free. But the other thing is just me wishing you good luck. Good luck in the rest of your day. Good luck in the rest of your life goals. And good luck catching them all. Somebody just gave me a Spritzee I could evolve right away. Through Wonder Trade. Oh man. That's funny. That happened with oh yeah, that happened with Politoed too. Somebody traded me a Poliwhirl with the King's Rock. So it immediately evolved into Politoed. Stuff like that, man. We love it. Goodbye.